gotten used to it, so I'm still tripping over some of the same things I've been tripping over for the last 15 years. So what's the devil done? The devil has taken my mind, and he's allowed me not to know who I am. And so what God says, before you get to know who you are, now that you have a clean filter, you can kind of see a little bit more clearly now.
Yeah.
When you stop watching so much mess on TV, when you stop reading so much stuff in the press, when you stop listening to so many people, you are cleaning your filter. And that allows your vision to increase because you can see what God is saying opposed to what people are saying.
Yeah.
People will say what they think. God says what he knows.
Yeah.
Now, God, you're showing me something. Who am I? I got a clean filter. He said, start moving some of the stuff around. I'm not telling you to clean it up, but just move it because the enemy has you buried. He said, you're buried. I'm like, God, what is this that's covered up? I'm uncovering. This is who they said that I am. They said I'm dumb. They say I'm fat. They say I'm stupid. They say I'm worthless. All of that is what comes out, what I see in me first. They say I'm lonely. They say I'm hopeless. They even say I'm fake, but it gets worse than that. Somebody told me, I wasn't good enough. And these are the names that I start answering to because I feel like I'm not good enough. Because I feel like nobody wants me, so I'm not a lady anymore. I'm the other things that people want me to be because it sounds cool. Because it sounds like the Bible clearly says that in the last days, wrong will be called right and right will be called wrong. Good will be called evil and evil will be called good. Whoever calls you these things and then you answer to it like it's just a casual conversation. Do you not know that is a seed being planted? They're telling you that you're not worth more than anything than an animal that runs around and scratches its rear end on a piece of grass. All you're good for is digging up stuff. All you're good for is having a slave name. I'm always call you nigga because you're going to answer to it. Who called you this? Now all of this is above your name. Now, God, this is who I associate myself with. This is what I see. Why? Because it's in the music that I listen to. The very man that I'm going crazy over, I'm stupid enough to buy his rap ticket and listen to him call me all kind of B's and H's from the stage, and I worship him with my hands up, and I'm in agreement with it. That's what I'm doing. When my hands are raised, I am in agreement with what you're saying about me. The word agreement means that we are in covenant. So when I'm in covenant with you, that means what happens to you happens to me. So when you're in covenant with the right people, just like if you're in covenant with me as the pastor or with the church, if the church has a healing anointing on it and you are in covenant with the church, then guess what? That means you have a healing anointing over your house because you are entitled to everything that you are in agreement with. But you cannot be in agreement with everything and expect God. This is why our blessings aren't happening, because we agree with everything. You cannot be in agreement with the world and be in agreement with God. Amen. The Bible says to love the world is to hate God. That's what the scripture says. Anytime you're putting everything else in front of your worship life, I don't care what it is, and I promise you this, I've even been thinking, I said, I don't care, I love my fraternity to death. I love my friends in the fraternity. But if it meant to say never ever to wear another fraternity shirt and to stay away from it because my spirit was in jeopardy, I could walk away from it because I'm not going to hell for somebody that don't even know Jesus. But we hold on to stuff because it's what we like. It's fun, and we don't want to disappoint our brothers, our sisters, our friends. All the while, they're not trying to get right, but you have a wrestling going on in your spirit. There's a torture going on in your spirit. Your spirit says, get up and go. But then your flesh says no. Now watch that. That dust that's flying in the air in the filter. It's dust. What was man created from? Oh my God. So what's flying around is stuff that's going to drive your flesh crazy. That's going to drive you as a man or a woman crazy. So I still got to get to know who I am. And I notice even in my mess, my Savior has not left me. My Savior is still here. But watch, my Savior's standing in the same spot he's been standing in. It's left up to me to get to where he is. I can't keep making excuses. He says, I am here. Your dreams and everything everything that I put in you, guess where it's at? It's already here. But as long as you got a whole bunch of mess in your life, you'll never see what God wanted you to be. Yeah. So I sit and I wonder, okay, well, God, I'm not these things that they said that I am, but who am I? He said, I gave you a name. Your name is David Robinson. Your name ain't nigga. Your name ain't hoe. Your name ain't trifling. Your name ain't stupid. Your name ain't dumb. Your name ain't drunk. Your name ain't pimp. Your name ain't none of these things. I gave you a name. And since I gave you that name, watch this. I gave you the name, and notice that the name was sitting on a foundation. All of this is already in the mind. Wow. Yeah. But it's covered up by stuff. Yeah. It's covered up by mess. So guess what? Your name is already planted on the solid foundation. And then he told me, and thank God for this, he said, look at all of the other things that were said about you. He said, watch this. These things that were said about you, you wrote them. Wow. Somebody said it. You wrote it. Well, what I have to say about you, it's already been written. It's already here. I called you prosperous. I called you beautiful. I called you innocent. I called you healed. I called you favored. Notice everything I called you is written in red because it's written in the blood of Jesus. I called you blessed. I called you patient. I called you loved. I called you peaceful. I called you were made in my image. I called you forgiven. Who told you that you were naked? I never called you that. But now that you know your name and you know who you are, that's the good start. You got a new filter. It means I'm not doing what I used to do. I'm taking consecrations away from social media. I'm getting away from love and hip hop. I'm getting away from Atlanta Housewives. I'm getting away from all of this mess. I'm getting away from Nickelodeon and MTV and all of this stuff that's showing all of these homosexual couples like it is perfectly fine, like it is perfectly all right. Let me tell you right now, you better stop lying on God saying God made you that way. God did it. God intended for you to be a woman, he would have made you a woman. If he intended for you to be a man, he would have made you a man. So stop lying on the Lord because you are almost about to commit blasphemy which there is no forgiveness for. If I'm a crackhead, I ain't finna say God made me a crackhead. I chose to put that pipe in my mouth. Regardless of the circumstances, it was a decision. And some of us had decisions put on us when we were children. And I can sympathize right there because I've been there before myself. But there's still comes a time when you have to make a decision for yourself. You cannot blame everything that happened to you 15 years ago on the decisions that you're making now. Get up and be a man in the name of Jesus if that's what you are. Be a woman in the name of Jesus if that's what you are. Stop dressing like a boy if you are a woman. Stop switching like a girl if you are a man. In the name of Jesus. Our minds, and yes, and I have to correct this. Homosexuality is a worse sin than any other sin. It's not the same. Why? Simply because homosexuality, it says life ceases to exist, which means it's an abomination to God. No other sin is called an abomination to God. No other sin stands right up in God's face and say you're not going to do anything about it. God did not blow up any other city but Sodom and Gomorrah for what they did. And what you do is sodomizing. That's why they get the word Sodom. We all have sinned and come short, but the difference is I can acknowledge what I did. I know where I'm at. I know what I'm doing. And it's my job to love the hell right out of you. The Bible says open rebuke is better than secret love. In other words, if I tell you, I'm going to hug you until you at the same time. I'm going to invite you to dinner and hug on your loved one at the same time. But when you choose, whatever the sin is, if you choose to stay where you are and do what you do, then there comes a time when I have to let you go because I can't have your storm coming in my house. I know where I'm at. You told me my name. Now I'm looking around all of this mess in my mind. It still looked correct to everybody else. But look what I found. What? You mean to tell me? All of this time? I had control over my life. All unto me.
Yes.
Beyond all of the things that people said I couldn't do. When you said I was just like my daddy, just like my mom, I had a remote that I could have turned it off. And watch this. The remote was so small in such a big situation. Ain't that just like God? The situation seems bigger than what the rescue is. Sometimes you just got to know which way to walk. Jesus would tell you, you ain't got to deal with all that if you just walk the way I told you to walk. You want to deal with everything else because you think you got a better way. So I got a remote in my hand so I can control who I am. I can control where I go. My mind is in control. So who am I? I got my name. I got my name. I don't even know what I look like. In my spirit, who am I? I don't see who I am under all of this stuff. Wow. It's a broken mirror. But even with every crack, I can still see my full body.
Yes.
I don't just see my face. I see my full body, so now I can appreciate who I am. So even when I'm trying to see myself for who I am, the devil still has a way of distracting me so I can see more than one me. But God just told me, even though it looks cracked at the top, all you have to do if you want to is turn around to the other side and put all the cracks beneath you at the bottom, and you can still see everything about yourself that you need to see. So God, you told me, Jesus, wait a minute, you're telling me, now wait a minute, all of this stuff, all of this junk, I was trying to be the best basketball player I could. I was trying to be America's Next Top Model. I was trying to be all of these things. But you're telling me all of this time I had a gift in me that I never tapped into. So all of this mess, you're telling me, God, that what is this that's in my mind? I'm a songwriter, Lord.
My God.
I got CDs in me, God. I got books in me, Lord.
My God.
Wow.
I got sermons and stuff in me, God. I have to figure out, God, what else is under all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Why the devil, you're positioned everywhere simply because you want to cover up some stuff that you don't want me to see.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to attack my anger issues, because there is something under there that he does not want me to see. God, you said you made me in your image, and now I'm starting to get a glimpse of who I am.
God.
So I'm going to take all of my good stuff. I'm going to put it aside. I got control. But before I could get control, I had to get my filter. Now I got my control. Since I got my control, I know what my name is. Because you did tell me you would make my name great. Not my title, so you're making my name great. So now I got a great name. I got music. I got books. I got all of this. But Lord, we haven't cleaned up the mess yet. The mess is still there. And God says you're not going to be able to do that all the time by yourself. But Lord, I need to know who I am. I can't wait till I come out of this. You said that I was created in your image. But when I look in the mirror, all I see is me. The same person, but I need you to open my eyes. I got to be able to look beyond everything that everybody says. And I got to be able to see me the way you see me. I need to look at you. I need to see me. We're one. You said we're one. So, are we one? Let's see. Okay. Oh my God, really?
Oh God.
So everything you do, I do.
Yes.
I look like you. I walk like you. I talk like you. So God, why is it that all of this mess is still here and I look so bad? And I come to let you know you can never get right with God trying to do it by yourself. You can't do it. I don't care what you've been taught. The devil's talking to you at night when he's telling you that you can make it on your own. And you don't need those judgmental church folk. That's the devil. That's not God. Because what would God call his own people judgmental?